Hello and welcome. It's me, Percita, and this is Percita'S Paradox. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate you in finding me on this thing called YouTube today. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are an OG, you know the drill. Thank you so much, as always, for keeping it real and staying on the channel with me. So here we are, people. Good morning. Here we are. What are we talking about today? We're talking about getting our lives a little bit back in track and a little bit back on track. I don't know about you, but I kind of lost my mind a little bit and, put on a few pounds, feeling pretty good, actually, because I actually enjoyed the time off. But, it is what it is. It is absolutely about to be, as my girlfriend would put it, white toe season. And we want to make sure that we are looking up to par, ladies, especially us. Why? Because we're so hard on ourselves. And we need not one more thing to have to flip out and try to figure out why we don't have it together. So today I wanted to come and talk to you about a way to get back on track. I'm wholeheartedly thinking about putting something out for us to follow, maybe doing some type of Percita'S Paradox fitness challenge. Let me know how you feel about that. If you would be interested in that, hit me in an email specifically, because I'm going to email the workouts out to you if you are going to participate. The email will be in the description box. It is Percita@livingpercita.com. That's also my website. If you are not knowing, I'm trying to do a lot of things this year. So pray for me as I grow stronger in the Lord. But that's just something that I definitely want to put out on the forefront. So the question you might ask, you're doing a lot of rambling, Percita. What is the question? The question is, how exactly do you feel like you're going to change your mindset about working out this year? So again, making it short, what mindset change are you going to make about your physical health? We continuously talk about mental health, but you know what I'm noticing? The older I get, the more I am more in tune with what my body wants and needs and when it wants to rest and when it doesn't. If you're not aware, if you're new to the channel, I've been in fitness a little over 21 years. And with that being said, it's kind of an interesting dynamic because prior to being into fitness quite that long, I was just into fitness for myself. So that first year or two, it was just really about me. And then I got into this idea of I really wanted to help and empower women and bring them to the forefront of their best body possible. Through the years, I've done it, and then I actually moved over to men and moved more into muscle retention and things like that. And I would always laugh because the women wouldn't really feel as if I could train them per se, because they thought that they would be too muscular or, have more of a physique like myself. And my physique has always been pretty much more on the muscular side, not necessarily bodybuilder vibe, but definitely I would have more chisel than not. I'm currently in a phase where I feel as if I can kind of play with both. I'm a little older. I would love to have a little bit more curve, not necessarily softness, but definitely curve. It's absolutely an anomaly. You can't really have them both, but I'm going to play with my body this year and see what I can do with it. And in saying that, I had to change my mindset about how I really would approach it and what my body would need to achieve it. It's kind of funny. We get into a rut, especially females. We get into a rut of feeling as if we know what we know and we know how to get our bodies where we need to get them. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, then you're not aware that I am always a professional who seeks a professional, because I'm pretty clear on no one, including myself, knows me inside and out the way I need to, meaning I can't see my body the way other people see them. So I've always had the idea of keeping my fingers to the grind and making sure that I have another set of eyes. And I really got into that over the last close to 10 years. So I say that because so many women I know who are not in the fitness profession whatsoever. Your girlfriends taught you how to lose weight, or maybe you've lost 5 pounds, or, you did some type of a fad diet and you thought that that was the way to go. Or, maybe you've been in the fitness and, you just haven't stayed up into what's current and so on and so forth. Or the simpleness of just you're getting older. And when you're getting older and not really able to pay attention to your body the way you should, you will notice that things actually just kind of do what they want to do when they want to do it. And with that being said, I really want you to be in a different mindset to kind of open up to something new and something innovative for you and your body. And of course, even with what I plan to give, you would still need to be in a position of understanding you have to still pay attention to what your body needs. Now, the other part of the mindset that no one wants to talk about, especially in public, because this is something that happens behind closed doors. It's just really your sleeping and eating habits. Now, let's just be honest. I don't know any of you on a level where I could tell you I could really write out a diet plan. I can give you some general ideas, but for the most part, you know what you indulge in and you know what you don't. You know when you need to pull away from something and you know when you don't. And you know when you're in a deficit of something as simple as sleep. So these are all things, before you send me the email, that I want you to be clear on that you're interested in changing. Because if you're not, then you need to be very clear that it's not going to be effective for you. And it's not going to have any effect on what your goals are. Now, and not everybody's trying to lose weight. So I do have some followers and some friends and some clients who are also trying to gain weight. If that is your case, please make sure that you put that in the email. So that's kind of how I'm going to gauge who's doing what. And I'm going to gauge how you continue to get new workouts based on your corresponding with me via email. I'll also, again, give you the email address in the description box, but that's the only way you're going to get it. So it won't be on this channel. It won't be workouts that you'll be able to see via this particular channel. You will only get the information through email, and you will only get the next workout based on your efforts from the first. There'll be a list of guidelines of things that you need to do, and there'll also be some requirements in order to stay in what I'm going to call the Percita'S 40 Fine Challenge. Now, you might say, well, how long will it last? It'll last until you really get into a place where you're familiar with your body and you're familiar with what's working for you. And that can be a week, and that could be 3 weeks. It could be 6 weeks. It could be whatever weeks it takes. You may ask questions like, well, how many workouts are you going to give me? Well, here's the tea. Here's the gag. It's free. So it doesn't matter how many I give you. You didn't pay for it. So no stress on your part, right? It's all based on your efforts. It's all based on what you're bringing to the table. Because it's free, that is what the price is for you to actually be doing something, not for me to simply send you something because you feel like I should or because I offered, right? The offering also has some criteria, and that's what it is. I'll also list all this criteria in the description box. But I just wanted to come on board. Like, literally, I'm running now. It's kind of comical. I've never been a runner, and it's freezing cold where I live right now. It'll warm up midday, but I like to run really at the crack of Jesus. And, you know, some people will be like, oh my God, it's so dark outside. And what about the people that are going to get you? Well, you know, I'm a little hood and I'm going to be okay. Promise you. But it's just something that I'm enjoying. It's freezing cold. So to actually get my heart rate up takes a little bit more time. And I don't have to do it as long, I notice, because I can actually do it, meaning get my heart rate up in a swifter pattern than I could in regards to the heat. Something weird. I could run for a while in the heat. I don't really like running, and I don't really run a long period of time. But I've noticed during my, I'm going to call myself premenopausal, I'm just needing to do cardio different ways. And I'll challenge you on that. Do you need a gym membership? Let me also interject that really quickly. No, you do not. These are all home-based moves, and they are approximately going to run you anywhere between 35 to 45 minutes to execute, even at your slowest pace, because it's not a lot of things to remember or to have as a move. So I'm pretty excited. We're going to try to start this thing called the 49 or 40 to 49 fine, or fine to 49, haven't decided. Anyway, we're going to start it starting next week. So as of Thursday evening, no later than Friday evening, I'm going to need everyone's emails. And then we'll kind of like pop in and out of the interaction with the videos as we see fit in regards to talking about where our progress is. So super excited, a little tired, very hungry. I'm going to get off now because I'm starving. So I hope this thing called changing your mindset is something you can see. I've tried to give a few examples in that regard, but I really want you to ask yourself, what exactly can you change in your mindset to really reach your goals? Before you do those things that I just asked you to do, you have to do the foundational things that we always talk about. And those things are living life authentic, or as you know, live life authentic. Try your best to do your best at all times. Try your best to walk in an affirmation of where it is that you want to be, where you see yourself at, and see yourself in a motion in it while you're thinking about it. Meaning, don't wait until you get there. Don't dream about it in the aspect of feeling like it's still far off. Actually move and function in it in a daily that you can see it daily. You can feel it daily, and you can really execute what you want daily. Now, for my men who are like, my God, all you doing is talking about females, I got you. I just spoke because I want to really emphasize it for the females. But if you are a male follower and you also want to get some information about weight loss, or you want to get into the challenge as well, you are welcome to do so. Again, hit me in an email. Oh, the caption of the email or the subject line of the email should be Percita'S Paradox Challenge. And that'll let me know that that's what you're looking to do. So as always, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you, your time, and always your effort. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to hearing you moan. I look forward to creating a few enemies and frenemies, because the workouts won't be easy, but they will be effective. But as always, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you in a few. Bye-bye.